Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And he returns this to the 22.
On one, right? 12, 12. Here we go. 11, mighty. 11, stop.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Cook up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Bengals nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase
With touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fight.
Strong loses it on the hit.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Bell.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion goes the tight end.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, this defense for the Bills, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact,
Touchdown!
Jamar Chase
With career touchdown number 70. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Oh, able to avoid him.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
and you get
and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. From the 20, here's a second down and 9.
They will toss to Brown. Take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Chase Brown.
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
He's got a man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
To throw, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On play action, Allen.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen.
Shakir hauls it in.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
The score, Bengals 21, Bills 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
11. Here we go.
Here's Burrow.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow will throw.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a 1st down.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they were backed up against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the 3rd level before you know it.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Here's Allen to throw it.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Daxton Hill picks it off. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Bills at 7-5 now in the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
319. Hey, tight. Look out.
Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
From the gun, it's Allen.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Gun. What's that?
Allen going to throw. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would.
And guys, man, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, a quick throw, but incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession. But the coverage held, it goes incomplete.
The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Middle. Alert! Half 10. Look out!
Now Allen again. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. Daxton Hill picks it off. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
On one.
At the 40-yard line.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Open man is Yoshibas. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase
On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Allen going to run with it.
And now here's another interception.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Running right, here's Brown. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here we go.
A pickup of 2
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Bengals.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Brown with his stick skills.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
I'm one, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Burrow looking to pass.
Looking deep here for Chase.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, home.
Allen now looks to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got a big smile.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Able to slither by. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, trying to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
Looking for James Cook out of the backfield that time.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
319.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
He'll try to do it himself.
And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 4.
To throw, it's Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Khalil Shakir,
A 24-yard touchdown.
and the Bills are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Now, we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 7-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase
From 6 yards away.
and the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They're a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Allen going to run with it. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Now he's good. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now Allen.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To the air, Allen.
Shakir hauls it in.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Burrow will throw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow.
This one complete to Yoshibas. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Here's Higgins out of the right side. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And my goodness, another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11. Here we go. 8.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, can.
Back to throw here.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals 1st down as he'll take this down to the 26.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Now it's Burrow.
Open man is Yoshibas.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Andre Yoshibas.
A 22-yard touchdown ground.
And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10.
Here's Allen.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
319!
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
On one, ready?
It leads to second and 10.
12, 12, 12. Here we go.
From midfield now, Burrow.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed, it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Big 13.
Again, it's Burrow. And this is caught at the end. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
T. Higgins
from 21 yards away.
And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. McPherson now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They lost two there, and it's third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
And he is going to have a Bills first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now here is another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
And he's got some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
11 MT, 11 MT. Wide 80. 11,
In motion left is Higgins. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
He's got a man, complete. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though,
and he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He's going to look deep for more. And my goodness, another interception. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23.
11 Thomas. Here we go. 11, 11. 11 Thomas.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Looking deep here for Chase.
They've got his man complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 57 yards.
11, 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal.
11, 11.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And that gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
you know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Brown is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Gun.
It's 3rd down
Wide
and
80.
goal to go.
Burrow looking to pass.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. At this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's got it reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
They start the drive with Cook. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They run it again with Cook.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column.